What's going on, world? This is your girl, Marky Lemons-Ryhal, and today I am excited. As you well know, I am always excited. However, today I am going to get out of my comfort zone. This young gentleman asked me, now tell me why you don't invest in Facebook ads. And it took me like 10 minutes to answer him because I had to get to studying on why I'm not doing something I know I need to do, something that I know that will benefit my business. Today we got none other than Tristen Sutton from Sutton Consulting. What's going on, Tristen?
Oh, nothing much. Just blessed and highly favored to be here today.
Ooh.
Ready to drop some knowledge on you.
I'm glad you're ready to drop some knowledge. Now check this out. We met inside of a private Facebook group. And then you told me where you were from and an organization you worked for. And instantly I got happy because once you said that organization's name, I knew you knew exactly what you were talking about. And I said, ooh, you work for the organization that's the envy of all the associations. So tell us a couple of the companies that you work for in the real estate space if you don't have a confidentiality agreement with them.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. And to answer that question, as the time of this recording, I'm the exclusive social media ads instructor for the Houston Association of Realtors here in Houston, and we have 39,000 members.
And your association has done a phenomenal job. They've done something that a lot of other realtor associations have not done. They're actually pretty much at the center of all things real estate in your city, ranking higher in Google searches than a lot of the top companies. And so I'm clear about the work that you have done for the organization based on the online visibility of the organization. Now, not only have you worked for Houston, you've also worked for Facebook. Tell me that title you didn't want to tell me again because you knew I was going to think you was bougie. What was that title?
So I've been hired by Facebook directly as a consultant. So they have a program called Level Up where they go around the country and actually the globe teaching business owners how to use Facebook ads. So I have my own course outside of there called Ads University. My name got passed around and introduced to the director of that program and said, hey, we could use your advice, some real world advice on how to take our program to the next level because they're corporate individuals teaching business owners, but I'm a business owner teaching business owners. So I am certified by Facebook as an instructor and a consultant for Facebook.
Okay, so imagine this, which this is kind of like the story. I am new to real estate.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, we don't even have to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to use me. I'm 50 years old.
Uh-oh.
And I think that I'm going to talk like my husband. Facebook is the work of the devil.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's my husband talking. But it works because everybody in this city know that's my husband because I put him on the book. Right. So it works for me. Right. That's just a joke. But no, I do put him on the book and he doesn't use Facebook. But I'm new to real estate. As a agent who doesn't have an online presence or not leveraging Facebook correctly, before we even get into, I guess, the ads portion of ads, what's something that I need to be doing?
Whew. A paradigm shift.
Say it. Wait. All right. I'm gonna write that down. A paradigm shift. Hey, okay. Let's go with it.
No, so we have to realize that everything evolves. So people who are anti-social media, anti-Facebook, etc. When I hear that, I think about when the Ford Model T first came out, and people were used to horses. I don't like that car. It's loud. It's clunky. It smells. I'm just gonna keep riding around on my horse. That's fine and dandy. But while we're skirt driving down the road in this car, getting to our destination a lot quicker, a lot more efficient, you're still getting to where you want to go. It's just going to take you a longer route if you don't embrace social media. It's here to stay. 1.5 billion people log into it every single day, specifically Facebook, 2 billion a month. It's where our attention is. As a society, we spend an average of 2 hours or more on the platforms. And we check it on average of 8 times a day. I mean, think about it. If you're an iPhone user, depending on your model, most of them have a built-in social media timer. So think about that. The largest company in the world spent research and development dollars and time to say, hey, let's build in a timer to track how long people are spending on social media. So what does that mean to you as a business owner or a realtor? This is where your audience is. Marketing is all about awareness and attention. Where's their attention at? Show your brand, your product, your service there and increase awareness of it. Then you're going to have more conversions or more transactions if you can find that happy medium.
Everything you just said sounds so sexy to me. Oh, you talking my language. Now, this is as I tell realtors all the time. Technology will never replace a realtor, but a realtor with technology will replace a realtor without technology. And when I think about Facebook, I was explaining to a gentleman yesterday, a younger guy, as a matter of fact, and he doesn't use social media or technology. He's relocated a couple of different times. And I said, so tell me why you don't want to sit on Facebook and listen to people's business in real time?
Like also listening.
Yeah, it's like, I know everybody's business. And what is even funny about that? When I tell people congratulations or I bring up something that's happened in their lives, they'll say to me, Marky, you look at my post. I'm like, yeah, it's in my news feed. Like,
yeah. That's what it's called social media, to be social.
I'm like, yeah, you think I'm just over there talking? No, I'm listening. And so to me, because of my age and because of dealing with outbound, the outbound, inbound marketing and seeing the transition, right? I understand the cost of the data and the cost of people's business because we were paying big money in the 90s trying to figure out consumer behavior. Right now, they're telling you their behavior in real time. So we need to do a paradigm shift and we need to evolve. So let's say I just got me a Facebook business page.
Okay.
What do I need to do now? Because my managing broker told me, not only do I need my personal page, I need a Facebook business page.
Right. So along with that paradigm shift is understanding the platform has changed. So many are still on that same wavelength of, hey, I got a Facebook page, I got a few followers, likes, friends. If I post, then they'll see it and hopefully I'll close some deals, right? Well, we call that the post and hope strategy. Well, you need to realize that the platform is now pay to play. Facebook on average makes $15 billion a quarter. That's billion with a B, a quarter every 3 months off ad revenue alone. So they've said, you know what? You used to be able to post on here and grow your business for free, but we're making some good money off of it now. So I'm going to need you to pay to play. So if you go look at your Facebook business page right now and look at your analytics, it'll show you may have 1,000 followers, but you're probably only reaching 90 of them. So how can you grow a business if you're only reaching 90 people per post? So that's why you need to use ads, because ads essentially force your brand, your content, your videos and pictures into the news feeds of the tablets, phones, and computers of your target market. So where you used to just post and hope, now you can force your content in front of your target market so you can get more transactions.
Okay. A question that was asked of me yesterday, because everybody wants to know where they should post. And what I've started to tell people, just from things that I've learned, and I have no problems telling people I am not a Facebook ad expert, which is why I am interviewing you, because I need to get even more clarity about this. And they were like, oh, well, I'm going to do it to my business page. And I'm like, well, are you spending any money on your business page? Because what I'm clear about, if you don't put some money into it, it is not going to work.
Absolutely. You got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play. So let me say, so I'm new to the business. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know I needed to use Facebook. I'm coming to you. You telling me I need to invest in ads. Right. What does that look like? How much money? And I know that this would be different per market, but minimum.
Right.
Minimum. Minimum. Yeah. Let's say, and I'm going to do this number. In order to earn a six-figure income, if the average price point is $250,000, a realtor should add 2,880 contacts to their customer relationship management system, and that will net them 20 closed transactions. So let's assume that in a calendar year, I want to add 2,880 contacts to my customer relationship management system. And yep, I'm getting the calculator because guess what? I don't know what that number is. So 2,880
Mhm.
divided by 12 equals, I'm trying to add 240, let's just round that up, 250 people
Okay.
to my customer relationship management system every single month based on Facebook ads.
Mhm.
How much? What do I need? Because I'm coming to you with a clearly defined goal. How am I going to generate these leads?
Down to the penny, I see. All right. So I can give you some generic numbers. So if you spend, let's say, $1,000 a month on Facebook ads, your approximate reach, meaning individuals your ads will be served to or seen by, will be 20,000 people. Your impressions will be 90,000, meaning those 20,000 people will see your ads approximately 90,000 times. And on average, you can probably estimate, depending on what kind of graphics, verbiage you use, about 1,000 clicks to your website or landing page. So now it depends on each individual person's situation, where how many of those 1,000 clicks to that website they can convert. And this is on a monthly basis. So you
Okay.
do the math on that, it'll say a 20% close ratio or conversion ratio on those 1,000 times 12 months. You do the math and sounds like you're close to your number.
Right. So if I was getting that 1,000, I think 25%. I don't think I would get to 25%. I think I would get to 10%. So I'm looking that I might need to spend $2,000 a month or $24,000 over the course of the year in order to make that number work. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm always telling them how many they need to add to get to this six-figure income.
Right.
And there's definitely some other things that we probably will talk about that take them to the retargeting and lookalike audiences and all this great stuff. Okay, so we're gonna spend $1,000 a month. With $1,000, we can get 1,000 people to click through to the website, and we would need at least 25% of them to give us their email address, telephone number, and no, email address, first and last name. Okay, so we working with some numbers here.
And keep in mind, you still have other forms of those of leads to get, so referrals, networking, things like that. So
yeah, we still got some more work to do.
absolutely.
So I come to you. I'm sitting in your class because you do have you are a CE instructor that teaches Facebook ads course. You got a 5-hour course, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's the next thing that I need to do? What are you teaching in the Facebook ads course?
So I teach people, because real estate has changed. So redlining has really kind of limited your availability of targeting on Facebook. So generally, you can just put in an address in a 15-mile radius or a city, where you used to be able to say people that are first-time homeowners, veterans, single moms, things like that. You can't target anymore. So basically, I teach people how to still use the platform to allow people to self-select and then stay in front of them, because it's really retargeting is going to be the strength for the real estate industry using Facebook and Instagram ads now. So essentially, if you're looking to target someone that's trying to sell a home that they've inherited, put a video out there, run it in your area or your farm, and ask people to click your website, visit, or what you can do is retarget the people that watched at least 25% or more of that video, because if they've done that, what they're taking action is saying, hey, raising their hand, I'm interested, right? I've watched at least 25% of this video. I've clicked on the website, so I'm interested in what you have to offer. So now what we say is gotcha, because you've now put them in a separate bucket and said, hey, everybody interested in selling their property, now they're just in this bucket out of the millions of people. And now I can just run targeted ads exactly to the people who've raised their hands and said, I'm interested.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yes, ma'am.
Of the campaigns that you've had the opportunity to run, what is the one campaign that stands out as just being a huge success?
Wow. I mean, are you talking about for realtors or for me personally?
Well, let's start with you personally, and then
Okay.
realtors. So, what was the one, like you didn't even know you
Yeah.
learned something as a result of doing it? What did that ad look like?
Man, so I ran a Black Friday and Cyber Monday special for my online course at university, where I teach people how to use Facebook ads. And so it's normally a $197 course, but I say, you know what? I got nothing else to do. I'll knock it down to $47 for Black Friday. Let's just say I made college tuition that weekend running that ad only to the people who either visited my website, followed my Facebook page or Instagram profile, and uploaded an email list, my email list in the Facebook. Those are the only people I ran that ad to, which is a warm audience. And I made a lot of good money that weekend just running my ads and that sale to people who are already familiar with my brand and services.
Now, you just said you uploaded a list.
Yes, ma'am.
And so to me, it's always about a list, right? I don't care if it's just an Excel spreadsheet, right? We need to collect data because you came back and you you discounted the price, but you made college tuition money when most people weren't even working, right? They was out spending money. Exactly. and you were making money. Okay. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. What has been the most successful real estate ad you've seen?
Gotcha. So I have a realtor that actually taught her at first through my Ads University training, got so busy and said, you know what? Hey, I need you to do this for me. But the ad I helped her set up was basically to help dominate her farm area. So everybody in the zip codes that she farmed in, well, she was the person that they saw consistently on their phone, tablets, and computers. And it was just simply I would like to be your realtor. I specialize in these areas. Click now to schedule a call or call me directly at this number. Really simple. Wasn't an elaborate, expensive video. Wasn't a fancy graphic design. It was just a picture of her, white background, and her phone number and a website. And she told me her income went from, I believe it was 130,000 to about 250,000 after she started running ads. So I taught her how to use. So,
do you know what her ad spend was per month?
I believe at that time she was spending around $500 to $600 a month.
Okay, and you know what? The reason I'm asking, I have two agents. One was at 142 gross closed income, and her goal is she wants to get to 250. Right. And so if I was to take this $3,000, right, and you look at that increase of $120,000 in income, you do the numbers. It's very beneficial. Yeah. So what I've noticed lately, and I'm paying more and more attention, is that I'm seeing a lot of people, they don't have a robust business page or a robust Facebook business page or a robust Instagram account, but they have these great ads that are converting. Right. Does a realtor, outside of just setting up the page for the purpose of ads, do they need to build out those pages, or have you seen realtors have success running ads by just having basically a business page for the purpose of running ads?
Gotcha. Great question. So when you say build, I'm assuming you meaning increase followers, increasing their likes and things like that.
Yes.
If that be the case, then it's going to sound weird, but likes and followers don't necessarily matter as much if you run ads, because the whole purpose of getting likes and followers is, hey, if I post content on these pages, my followers will naturally see it, increase transactions, appointments, and etc. Well, once again, the algorithm has changed to pay to play. So less than 5% of the people on your Facebook business page will ever see any of your posts. Don't know the exact percentage on Instagram, but Facebook ads are the algorithm killer. When people say, hey, Tristen, what are your thoughts about the algorithm? I'm exempt because I run ads. If I want to spend $5 and reach 1,000 people a day that are in my target market, I can do that. I don't have to post and hope anymore. So if you know how to run ads or get someone to do it for you, it doesn't matter if you have one follower or 100,000 followers, because your ads are going to force your content in the news feed on the phones, tablets, and computers of your target market every single day.
Wow. Ads are the algorithm killer.
Absolutely.
I love that.
So
okay.
When it says, hey, I don't have enough followers, what should I do? Run ads.
Run ads. So me and you got to talk after this, because I have a few numbers that I'm trying to reach, and I believe that you can help me reach these numbers. So, and this is not my area of expertise, which is why I want realtors to understand when they need to do the ads. I mean, to me, we just gave this girl $120,000 increase in income at the cost of $3,000.
Right.
And here's the thing. Some people need to incubate.
Yeah.
So that might have been year one. There's not to say that she won't net something additional in year 2, 3, and beyond, but she has their information in her customer relationship management system, and she can then come back and market to them. She could email, she could do a whole lot of other things. When she's placing those ads, she get to load that list. They now are warm.
Yeah.
Right. I'm getting this. I'm starting to get it.
You get it. Yep. So what I try to tell people is stop having a blockbuster strategy in a Netflix reality, right? Because what happens is we still think the old methodologies of advertising and marketing work. I want to do radio, TV, print, direct mail, billboards, etc. Well, think about Blockbuster Netflix. Who wants to get off work, drive in traffic, go park, walk inside, pick a movie, stand in line, get upsold some Twizzlers and popcorn, go home, watch it, then incur late fees, or I can just go stream a movie directly to my TV. So look at radio and TV advertising. Where's people's attention at? Are we still watching regular TV, or are we streaming with Netflix, Hulu, Amazon? Are we listening to terrestrial radio, or are we listening to Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora? Where if you got the paid subscription, we're not hearing ads anymore. So it goes back to awareness and attention. Where are people's attention at? And then how can I create awareness in front of that attention? Well, we just talked about earlier, the average adult American spends 2 hours a day on social media and checks their phone 8 times a day, if not more. So where can I reach my audience, create awareness and attention? Social media. I don't need to spend thousands a month on radio or TV because the attention's not there. I don't need to do as much direct mail because the attention's not there. Most people check their mailbox once a week and throw it away, throw everything away unless it's handwritten or it looks like they owe somebody some money. So that paradigm shift, I need to be going to where the attention is. And why Facebook and Instagram? Because of attention, access, and accuracy, right? We know their attention is there. We know it's accurate. So if I want to target people in a certain radius, unfortunately, it's Big Brother. Facebook knows where you are. So if I need to be in this 15-mile radius, they know that. So it's accurate to a certain level, and it's really efficient. So I don't need to go spend $3,000 on a direct mail campaign or radio ad because that's not where their attention is.
Let me ask you this, because we've done this in the past. We did do a Facebook ad. Mm-hmm. Let me come back. We did a direct mail piece. Okay. And so this started with the fact that my house has appreciated 300% since I purchased it.
Wow, nice.
With that being said, yeah, I bought smart. I bought an REO. It was a new construction REO. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I went on Facebook because I would think that based on my characteristics, someone would send me a direct mail piece. So we've been in our house now for 10 years. I have received 2 pieces of direct mail about selling my house, but both of the realtors who sent me the mail piece were in my private Facebook group. So they don't count because I know they saw my video. Right. So, and I only received 1 piece of mail from both of them.
Gotcha.
So to me, when we're looking at obtaining listings, if you looked at the long-term return on investment, you can still earn money off of the postcards and direct mail. But to me, it's just asinine to do a direct mail piece and not do a Facebook ad over the same area.
Absolutely. It's you know, they call it the blitzkrieg effect, right? So
what is it called? It's a real name for it?
Oh, I was just using all terminology. Blitzkrieg, so air, land, sea. So if I'm going to blanket the land with mail, maybe I can hit them over the airwaves with Facebook ads. And if you have another form of marketing, so maybe it's calling, emailing, things like that. So you hit them on 3 different fronts, just like they did, back in the war. So making sure that you're blanketing your area as much as you can afford. So if you're doing direct mail, I'm not saying if it's working, cut it and go do Facebook ads, but Facebook ads can supplement that, right? So if I'm dominating this farm's inboxes with postcards and letters, now dominate their phones, tablets, and computers. Because essentially an ad, people get confused, is really forcing your content on the phones and tablets, computers of people in that 15-mile radius. I don't want to say this because it sounds so arrogant.
I am a local celebrity. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Um, and let me say this. And
Okay.
as a result, even though my husband doesn't have a Facebook account,
Yeah.
I've essentially made him
Yeah.
a local Facebook
Right.
celebrity. If nothing else, he's Marky's husband. Okay.
Gotcha.
So with that being said, I'm not spending money on ads, but I consistently create and share a bunch of content.
Right.
So when I'm at the grocery store, I already know who thinks they already know me based on how they look at me across the aisle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll stop, I'll smile, and at the moment I smile, they'll say, "I thought that was you. You the Facebook lady," or they know my name.
Yeah.
"What's up, Marky Lemons-Ryhal?" And they say it the way that I say it, which is kind of funny. So they mimic me, right? Um, Based on the fact that I'm willing to do video, I have a boatload of photos, I live in the community,
Mm-hmm.
and we're looking for this trifecta, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to ads, am I working with photos or videos? Which one have you seen yield the best return?
Gotcha. So everybody's situation is different. I'll preface that. I prefer video because I like retargeting. Targeting is one thing, but retargeting is my specialty. So if you touch my brand digitally online, gotcha. I'm going to stay in front of you. So with video, you allow people to self-select. So I run video ads to promote my course. And if a realtor sees that, if they watch at least 25% or more of that video, I put them in this bucket and says, "Hey, gotcha. You show me that you're interested in what I have to say. Boom. So now I'm going to hit you with a testimonial video, a highlight video, things like that." But it only triggers once you take this action. You either click on the website or watch the video. So that's why I believe video ads are really powerful, because that's how people are communicating. Facebook is leaning towards video. You know that already. You're the video queen. YouTube is what, the second largest search engine in the world, if not the first. And what is it? A video platform. So people prefer video. So you're meeting their needs and their desires, but also you're able to retarget based on their level of interest.
So retargeting.
Yes, ma'am.
You putting them in the gotcha, but gotcha.
Yeah. And there are 4 ads I recommend every realtor run, regardless of your level. One is reach ads. So reach is basically like a digital version of direct mail. It's the most inexpensive way to get your name and brand and your face in front of your target market, your farm. So you can spend as little as $100 a month on reach ads and reach tens of thousands of people. Now, it's not optimized to get you clicks, calls, and conversions. It's basically like direct mail. Hey, I'm going to put your face out there as many places as possible for cheap as possible. So that's more of a brand enhancement. Then you have video ads, like we were just talking about. You are highly recommending video because it allows people to know, like, and trust you quicker and connect. It allows you to retarget. And also just gets people to get more comfortable with you from that standpoint. So video ads. Then, of course, you have website traffic ads. So depending on your sales process, you want to drop traffic to your direct listings or maybe your landing page where they can schedule a call, whatever your sales process may be. But driving traffic to that website, because now, once again, everybody say gotcha. Once they click on that website, if you have your Facebook pixel installed, you can retarget them. So if you're listening or watching and still I don't understand this retargeting thing, let's say you go to Macy's.com, click on that red shoe, all of a sudden you get a phone call and your buyer just said, "Hey, I'm at the dealership about to buy a car." And you say, "Oh no, I got to put this fire out because they're going to mess up their credit, mess up this deal." All of a sudden you go back to your phone. You never bought the red shoe, but that red shoe is following you around every single day. And it's saying, "Don't forget to buy." You all can do the exact same thing if they visit your website by retargeting them because they've raised their hand and said, "I'm interested." And last but not least, a lot of real estate agents don't take advantage of this. Open house ads. Create a free Facebook event page, put the listing information, the address, the date and time, and now you can run ads to that specific event and get more bodies in the door. I'm getting tired of real estate agents saying, "Hey, I was there Saturday and Sunday. Only people in the house were me and my assistant and the smell of cookies." And so once people RSVP to this Facebook event, once again, say, "Gotcha." Now you can remarket to those people over and over again for every future listing or open house that you have.
Wow. So reach ad, video ads, website traffic ads, and open house ads.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Especially the open house, because people either post and hope or just email their list and they're sitting there all day and no one shows. But if I can say, hey, I got this listing at this address and reach everybody in a 15-mile radius and spend $5 a day, all it takes is one person to come buy it, and I made 1,000% return on my money.
Yeah, I like all of that. How much did you say you would spend on that open house ad? So wait, you said set up an event page first.
So a Facebook event page from your business page, not your personal page. Everybody wants to do it
Okay.
from the personal. Do it from business because it allows you to see a lot of analytics and retarget. So every Facebook event that you ever make from your business page, you can go back behind the scenes and create a whole new audience of everyone that said going or interested. And so now that's a warm audience. Another thing is you want to drive traffic to that Facebook event because guess what? That's your incubator. So that's when people mark going or interested. Every time you post content in there, they get that little red notification that says, Marky has just posted. Marky has just made a comment. And also you get to, educate people once a week, maybe do it until the open house, maybe do a video. Hey, here's some amenities of this particular home. Here, let me tell you about the school district. Let me tell you about the community center, things like that. You get to keep people engaged. And every time you make that post, you remind them that there's an open house coming up.
Look, you've dropped some nuggets, and I'm gonna tell you this: you got one-liners for days. I'm posting hope strategy, pay to play, baby. It's 15 billion per quarter. I be like, you done came with it today. I'm like, oh Lord, I took so many notes. I know I want to hire you, but how does the audience hire you? How do people get down with you, do business with you, and allow you to help them generate more leads to add to their customer relationship management system?
Absolutely, absolutely. So hopefully they can write this down. It is TristenSuttonConsulting.com. That's Tristen Consulting, TristenSuttonConsulting.com. Or make it easy for you. Just text free guide, FREEGUIDE, to 31996. That's free guide to 31996. And basically, I will email you a free PDF that teaches you how to use Facebook ads from start to finish. And if you want, you can also text, work with me there. And then that way we can schedule a time to talk about your needs and my services.
So you said also I can text work with me?
Yes, ma'am.
2319996 996, yeah.
31996.
Okay.
The free guide will get you to opt into that download, and that'll give me your email, and I can follow up with you as well.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Tristen, I want to thank you for being here today. You have converted me. You have converted me. They say timing is everything. I know that I need to do more ads. We opened a new real estate office on the south side of Chicago. I don't see one agent online. Well, let me say this. I see me online, and I shouldn't be the agent that's dominating it when I'm the person always traveling. How about that one? So I need me or one of my agents to dominate it online. Yeah, I'm letting them know right now. I'm letting them know, look, Chicago area, be on alert. I'm coming to dominate. Look, they're going to be in your DM right now.
There we go.
We want to work with you. Forget that, Marky. But look, you know what's kind of funny? The proof is in the pudding. And so until they realize I'm making money, they won't be interested.
This is true.
Which is kind of crazy. So I'm prepared to have a little bit more competition in the Chicagoland area. So I want to thank you again for being here. Your website is to tell them again so they'll know.
TristenSuttonConsulting.com. That's T as in Tom, RistenSutton Consulting.com.
Thank you very much, Tristen. I appreciate you for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.